This is going to be a video that I'm going to include alongside my Outrage Culture presentation. This is going to be discussing the deep web horror game Sad Satan and its relation to Outrage Culture. Also a warning, it might get spooky. Posted by the channel Obscure Horror Corner, Sad Satan was apparently a game originating from the deep web, an area of the internet only accessible through the onion router. The game in question was rumored to have gotten its moniker from the supposed secret message in Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, when played in reverse. It also has various bits of audio that are unique, to say the least, when considering it's essentially either modified songs or audio recordings of killers such as Charles Manson. But this is where the rabbit hole gets deeper. Apparently, the download link that Obscure Horror Corner provided was apparently broken. Surprisingly not. And considering that this is one of the very first games to have apparently come from the deep web, everyone was posting requests on sites such as 4chan and Reddit for Obscure Horror Corner to make another link. Because, I mean, this is the first rumored game to come from the deep web, and I think everyone that has seen it probably wants their hands on it. Unfortunately, Obscure Horror Corner didn't answer. Someone else did. A user by the name of ZK on 4chan had posted a link claiming that Obscure Horror Corner isn't showing the actual version. Many have went to download this clone of Sad Satan, as it was deemed at the time, but unfortunately it had more than just the real version, quote unquote. It was laden with all sorts of Trojan, keylogger, and botnet viruses, which would slowly target all of the essential programs on a PC, eventually bricking it. Unfortunately, many downloaded the game without even having a carrier PC downloaded first, causing many PCs to be bricked within the first hours of the link being posted. To make matters even worse, there were more images than the ones in the original version, which were essentially just random pictures of figures that were considered pedophiles. These new images were of actual gore. Many people began attacking Obscure Horror Corner in response to downloading the clone. He officially responded by saying that he wasn't related to it at all, claiming it to be a troll utilizing Sad Satan as a way to spread viruses. While personally, I believe that he made the original version as a way to get his sub count up and views. I mean, let's be honest. Sad Satan is way higher than any other videos he's posted. And the fact that he still to this day doesn't say if he made it or not does not help this case at all. Spooky mode off. Now we get into the discussion we all have been waiting for. Why does Sad Satan relate to Outrage Culture as an example? Well, it is an example of how bad it could get. You see, Outrage Culture relies on people making a fuss about something in order to spread awareness, usually by experiencing it firsthand, then telling everyone about it. Something Sad Satan's ill-fated clone exploits greatly. You're starting to see a trend here? People's reactions are being exploited for personal gain, and Outrage Culture is only making it easier for people to do that. I'm still very concerned with how we actually missed a bullet with Outrage Culture not picking this up. Could you imagine the amount of people downloading this game before we found out it's a virus-laden mess with shocking images as bait? And it saddens me there's also people knowing full well what Sad Satan is and posting their own playthroughs of the clone, and caring if this gets people curious and wanting to download it themselves. This happened to me. I wanted to know what the images were all about, and I looked at a playthrough that was uncensored. I really regret doing that, I'm not gonna lie. I may sound like a hypocrite right now saying that in a video describing this game, but I'm going to suggest that you go look at Some Ordinary Gamers for information regarding Sad Satan. It's the best and least I could do, to be honest. But now for my closing statement. Also totally not because it's 5 right now of me recording this. Outrage culture really does more bad than good at this moment. And Sad Satan is one of the many examples of it. And that's why I'm firmly for getting rid of it in its entirety.
Hey, future me. Make Mrs. Catan forget that we have more projects after this. I don't know. Do a backflip or something. You look like an accountant. Oh, fair point. Well, I tried. Well, good luck, other people.